Welcome back to the Introduction to Statistics for Stat 250. This is part 4, and we're going to start with the materials that you need for the course. So we're going to go into the file that has all the materials that you need, the folder, rather, that has all the materials that you need. Again, I'd like to note the header, which tells you, of course, who your professor is in your GTA. But when you email me, please put Stat 250 and your section number with that. And of course, this example is for my DL1 class. But if you're in section 5, put 005. If you're in section 6, put 006. If you're in section 12, you put 012. That type of idea. And please only email me with personal issues or administration issues that's for you. And general questions go to the discussion board here on Blackboard. Now, let's look at the course materials needed for Stat 250. Here you see just listed what's needed for Stat 250. Inside this folder it goes into more depth of what you need, but basically you're going to need a calculator that can do arithmetic operations and square roots. You're going to need the statistical tables, the standard normal table and the student t-distribution. You're going to need a Scantron that you can get at the bookstore, and we have a picture of that for you. You need access to the Stats portal, that companion website where you will do learning curve, homeworks, and quizzes for this class. You'll need access to the book, whether it is a hard copy of the book that you can hold or the electronic copy of the book, which you get on the Stats portal. You'll need the software called Minitab. It's a statistical software package that you'll need to do some of the homework problems and your Minitab homework assignments. And for tests, you'll need a formula sheet. That formula sheet will be front and back, handwritten, with whatever you want to put on there. More like a study guide, what you would write if you were doing a study guide. You'll just bring that sheet into the test and use it. Now let's go into the folder and take a closer look. Now, as I said, the calculator that you need has to do basic arithmetic operations, plus it has to be able to do square roots. There we go. You'll need tables A and C from our book. Table A is the standard normal table. Table C is the student t-distribution. So you open up that file and you will download tables A and C. This is a picture of the Scantron that you're going to need for the class, and then again you can get it at the bookstore. So on Blackboard here we're going to look at the Stats portal. You could purchase the access code with a hard copy of the book as a bundle from the bookstore or somewhere else, but just make sure if you buy that book it comes with the access code that hasn't been used before. You could just purchase the access code alone and use the e-book that way, where you can purchase the access code from the bookstore somewhere, or you can purchase access to the Stat portal and right from the link here on Blackboard, or other ways to get in there, but you can actually purchase just access with your credit card right here on the web. And then we'll show you the procedure to switch to another section, and again I give you the 1-800 number and the email address for help. So in here you'll find instructions on how to register on the Stat portal if you have the activation code. Now the easiest way is just to go through the link and follow the instructions. Otherwise you can go to Bedford Publishing site and use that link to register for the book. And you follow the directions. Now, if you don't want to go that way and you want to just purchase access to the Stats portal, then again, the best and easiest way is to go through the folder here on Blackboard to the link and it gets you there. Or you could go to the web link that we have here and purchase access to the Stats portal. In order to switch the sections, which I've already shown you in the Blackboard, in the Stats portal, here's the direction here on Blackboard. Then we go back to materials needed, and we will talk about the book, the ebook or the hard copy of the book. The title is The Introduction to the Practice of Statistics, the extended version for the 7th edition by Moore. Again, you can either have a hard copy of the book or just this electronic copy. Either one is perfectly fine. Now, we need Minitab 16, the statistical software package that's going to be used for homeworks and for your Minitab assignments. And this folder gives you a little information about how to get Minitab, what are your options. Basically, you don't have to purchase Minitab and put it on your computer. You could use any of the labs that have it on George Mason's campus. The Johnson Center has, their computer labs have Minitab on them, the computers. Computer labs and innovation also have Minitab on them, and so do the computers near the math lab, near the statistics department. If you want to purchase Minitab, we suggest that you purchase just the license here in Patriot Computers. Otherwise, it would be very expensive to get Minitab put on your computer outside of this. Minitab is not compatible with Macs, so you will have to download Parallels or Boot Camps. And inside the Minitab folder, you'll see a solution for running Minitab on Macs. Please see that for directions on or information on how to help. The last thing you'll need is to make yourself a formula sheet for each of the tests and final exam. It's a handwritten front and back piece of paper. Anything you want on it. It's like a homework guide or something like that, and you just use that for your test. So you write whatever you want and however you want to write it. And these are the materials that you need for Stat 250. Now on Blackboard, we also talk about strategies for being successful. Please go and read that. It would be very good for you. And then we talk about the components that you get graded for as far as homework, like learning curve homework and quizzes. Learning curve, you have to just keep doing it till you finish it and you get an automatic 100. Homework, you have unlimited submissions, so anybody can get 100. You just keep on trying. But the quiz, as I said, you have you have at most 3 attempts, and we take the average of as many attempts as you've done. And once again, in this folder, you see tables and formulas again. So this is the How to Be Successful in Statistics folder. Well, I hope you found this part 4 to be helpful. We'll be going into course information and course content in our next introductory tape. Thank you.